Hello, everyone. Welcome to Miss Reid's class. I'm so glad you're here for our live Q&A session as we prepare for tomorrow's big test. This is your chance to ask questions, clear doubts, and test your knowledge. Feel free to participate by typing your answers in the comments. Let's keep it interactive, positive, and helpful for everyone. And do remember to hit that subscribe button and give this live a thumbs up so you don't miss any of our future sessions. Now let's dive right in with the first question. What is troubleshooting? So go ahead and type your answer to that question in the comment section. What is troubleshooting? Okay, so one person would have commented. So Jodian would have responded by saying, troubleshooting is finding the cause and solution in the computer system. So yes, Jodian, you are indeed correct. Troubleshooting is actually the process where you find and fix problems in a computer system or a device. So you're on the right track. Moving right along into question number 2. What is word processing? So go ahead and type your answer to that second question in the comment section. What is word processing? What do you think it is? Alright, so one person would have responded by saying that word processing is editing of documents. So you're partially correct. But what do we do to the document before we edit it? So you're not entirely wrong. That's a part of it. But what do you need to do before you can edit the document? Type it up. Very good. So word processing then would be the process of creating a document. So you have to first create the document in order for you to edit it. So very good, determined youth. So as we have on the screen, word processing is the process of creating a document on a computer system. All right, moving right along into our third question. So now I want you guys to list two examples of word processors. Two examples of word processors. So these are two applications now that you can download on your devices in order for you to create a document. So the determined youth commented by saying PowerPoint and Microsoft Word. So one of your answer is correct and the other is incorrect. So Jodian would have commented afterwards and said that Microsoft Word and Google Docs. So very good, Jodian. Both your answers are correct. So determine you, we do not use PowerPoint to create our documents. We use it when we're making presentations. So very good, Jodian, and well tried, determined youth. So these are some examples on the screen. So we have Microsoft Word, we have Google Docs, we have Open Office, and we have Apple iWork. So these four are all examples of word processors. So we use these to create our documents. Moving right along into our next question. So what is a presentation? What's a presentation? I'm sure we've all been to a presentation before. What do you think it is? Alright, so Julian would have commented once more and she would have said that presenting a certain topic in front of an audience. So very good, Julian. So presentation is indeed when you present a certain topic in front of an audience. So here we have on the screen, a presentation is a talk to an audience that is supported by a slideshow. So you are talking to your audience, you're talking to a bunch of people, and you have a slideshow that they can follow while you are presenting. One more person, so that determined youth would have said display of information. So yes, when I put Jodian and determined youth responses together, then you guys are indeed correct. So when you present on a certain topic in front of an audience and you display information. Very good, guys. So moving right along. So now I need you guys to list two examples of presentation software. Two examples of presentation software. So two applications that you can use to create slideshows or to build PowerPoints. Give me two of such in the comments. So if a person's just joining, I need you guys to type 2 examples of presentation software in the comment section. All right, determined youth. So you said Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is out of the list, but indeed, PowerPoint is correct. So we have Microsoft PowerPoint, and as Julia would have added, we also have Canva. So we have Microsoft PowerPoint and we have Canva. So well tried, determined youth. Well try, but we use Microsoft Word when we're creating a document. So we're typing up our stories, or we're typing up a poem, or we're doing up a little letter or some project, then we use Microsoft Word. But when it is that we're creating slideshows, we have to use PowerPoint and Canva. And also, these are some other examples of presentation software. So we have Microsoft PowerPoint, we have Google Slides, we have Impress, and we have Canva. But moving right along into our next question. Outline 3 uses of presentation software. Outline 3 uses of presentation software. So what can we use these slideshows to do? What can we use a PowerPoint presentation to do? Or where can we use it and how? So Julian is saying that we can use presentation software at home, at work, and at school. Yes, we can use it at all those 3 places that you mentioned, but how can we use it? So let me give you a little hint. Your teacher is there and he or she is teaching you a topic, and your teacher would have utilized a slideshow, a PowerPoint presentation. How do you think this actually helps to bring across the lesson? So yes, Sanchoy, we do use presentation software when teaching. So one person would have commented and said that to make teaching better. So how does it make teaching better? So it makes you understand more. Yes, it does make you understand a bit more. So let's just think about it for a second. A teacher just coming to class and just writing some information on the board or just reading to you guys on a book. In comparison to another teacher who would have used a PowerPoint presentation and would have included videos, pictures, and so forth in his or her lesson. In such way, you'll be able to follow, you'll be more focused, and you'll find learning to be more fun and engaging. Yes, and indeed more interactive. Give me another use of presentation software outside of teaching now. Yes, and it does help to meet all students' learning needs because students are able to see, so it caters to the visual learner, it also caters to the auditory learner because you're seeing, you're discussing, you're hearing things and all of that. So yes, it meets all the students' learning needs or their learning styles. Any other use of presentation software anywhere else? You know where presentation software can be used? Have you ever been to any of those presentations before where a speaker may come into your school and he or she might utilize a PowerPoint presentation? How does it actually help you guys when a speaker is talking to you and they have a slideshow? How does it help you? So it helps you to understand the content better, yes, and it helps you to keep focus. So instead of you just sitting there and just lost or out of space, you're able to follow what the presenter is actually saying, and you're able to understand the content better. And there we have it. So in teaching, teachers use presentation softwares to explain topics with visuals like text, images, charts, and videos to make learning interactive. With speakers at meetings or large gatherings, they use presentation software to enhance their speeches. And students can use presentations to showcase their projects or assignments in a structured manner. So all of these are uses of presentation software. So you realize it can be used in teaching, it can be used at meetings, and it can be used by students when making presentation, when they're presenting their projects. So now I want you guys to differentiate between a slide and a slideshow. So differentiate between a slide and a slideshow. What's the difference? What's the difference between a slide and a slideshow? So I'm waiting to see your responses in the comment section. So determine use slide containing information and slideshow display design of how the slide come in. So both of them they do contain information. Jodian's world. So slide is a single page presentation, while a slideshow is a multiple page. Alright, very good, Jodian. Alright, let me hear from Sanchoy. A slide is a single page, while a slideshow is a series of pages. Very good. So a slide is a single page that can be shown on a screen to an audience, while a slideshow is a sequence of slides that can be used in a presentation. So the slide is a single page that you see during the presentation. So this that we're looking at right now is an example of a slide. It's a single page, an individual page. And a slideshow now is a series or a sequence of slides that can be used in a presentation. So a slide, a single page, while a slideshow, a series of more than one slides. Right, moving right along. So now I want you guys to differentiate between animation and transition. Differentiate between animation and transition. So I wanted to differentiate between animation and transition. So these are two important concepts. All right, so one response just gave me. Animation is the effect added to objects. So very good, Sancho. And when you speak about object, what are some of the things that you're speaking about? Animation is the effect added to objects. What do we mean when we say object? So we mean like images, pictures, very good. Text, also shapes. So yes, we speak of those when we're talking about objects. So the ceremony would have said that animation contain various patterns and design, while transition is how the slide come in or go out. The transition part is correctly determined youth. So transition it actually controls how the slides move from one to the next. But I wanted to fix up the animation part for me. And so yes, here we have it. Animation is the effect applied to objects. And when we're talking about objects, we're talking about text, images, or shapes on a slide, while transition is the effect that happens when you move from one slide to the next. So animation, it is the effect applied to objects on a slide. So animation is what would have caused the text or an image to move in a unique manner, to disappear at certain point during the presentation, or to change in some way or form. While transition is the effect that happens when you move from one slide to the next. So it controls how we move from one slide to the next. So moving right along into our next question. Which group and tab can we find page numbers, header, and footer? So which group and tab can we find page numbers, header, and footer? So what's the name of the group that we can find page numbers, header, and footer? And also what's the name of the tab? Very good, determine you. So indeed, it's the insert tab. But which group on the insert tab? So when we go to the insert tab, which group do we need to go on in order for us to find page numbers, header, and footer? So one part of the question has been answered. So we would have found the name of the tab, but now we need the name of the group. Very good, Jodian. So Jodian would have completed determines youth answer. So which group and tab can we find page numbers, header, and footer? So the header, footer, and page number can be found in the header and footer group on the insert tab. So these three things can be found in the header and footer group, and I'm sure you're all able to see the header and footer group being highlighted right there in the green. And you can also see that we're on the insert tab. So please ensure that if you don't already have this note, please make a jottings of this because it's very important. The header, footer, and page number can be found in the header and footer group on the insert tab. All right, moving right along. I want you guys to identify 3 tabs found on the ribbon. So you were just seeing the ribbon a while ago. I want you to identify 3 tabs that can be found on the ribbon real quick. Alright, so as Jodian just commented 2 of them. So yes, we have the insert tab. We also have the home tab. I realize you attempted a third one, but you're not complete. You said page what? And also the reference tab. Very good, guys. So there we have it. So these are the tabs that you're looking at on the ribbon. So starting from the home tab, so starting from our left, we have the home tab. Then we have the insert tab. Next, we have the page layout tab. We have the references. Then we have mailings. We have review and view. So these are all tabs found on the ribbon. So whenever it is that you're asked to give or to list tabs that are found on the ribbon, we're referring to these. Moving right along. So now again, I want you guys to identify which group and tab can we find the alignment and line spacing options. So which group and tab can we find the alignment and line spacing options? Now we're talking about alignment, we're talking about left align, we're talking about center, we're talking about right align, we're talking about justify. So which group can we go on? And also, which tab do we need to go on in order to find these? No, we do not have an align tab. So think about it and try again. Very good, Jalicia. So indeed, it's the paragraph group. So where can we find the paragraph group now? We don't have a paragraph tab, Jodian. So yes, it's the paragraph group. Where can we find the paragraph group now? On which one of the tabs? On the home tab. Very good. So there we have it. So the alignment and the line spacing options, they can be found in the paragraph group on the home tab. So the alignment options and the line spacing options, they can be found in the paragraph group on the home tab. If you do not have these in your notes, please ensure that you're making your jottings as we go along. So let me repeat it once more. The alignment and line spacing options can be found in the paragraph group on the home tab. All right, moving right along into our next question. Which alignment options lines up text on the left side of the page while the right side is uneven? So which alignment option lines up text on the left side of the page while the right side is uneven? So everything on the left side is even, but the right side is uneven. What's the name of that alignment option? Very good, Jalicia. So indeed, it is align left, and very good determine youth, it's also left align. So align left or left align. Very good, guys. So there we have it. The align text left button lines up text with the left margin, leaving the right edge uneven. So everything on the left side is even, and the right side is uneven. All right, moving right along. Which alignment option lines up text evenly on both the left and right side? So both sides are even now. What's the name of this alignment option? Very good, Jalicia. Justify is indeed the answer. So with justified alignment, it lines up text with the left and right side, so there are no ragged edges, so no uneven edges. So if it is that you want both sides to be even, then you have to use the justify option. Moving right along, which alignment option lines up text in the middle of the page while the left and right sides are uneven? So the left side and the right side, they are both uneven, but the text is in the middle of the page. What's the name of that alignment option? Center align. Very good, determined youth. So there we have it. The center alignment button lines up text in the center of the page so that the right and the left sides are uneven. Moving right along into our next question. Which alignment option lines up text on the right side of the page while the left side is uneven? So the right side is well even, but the left side, it is uneven. What's the name of that alignment option? Right align. Very good, guys. So indeed, you guys are correct. So the right align or align text right, this button lines up text with the right margin, leaving the left margin ragged. So the right side is well even while the left side is uneven. Moving right along into our next question. What removes text from its original location and stores it on the clipboard? What removes text from its original location and stores it on the clipboard? I'm seeing the term you saying copy and cut. Which one is it? This one removes. So whenever you do this option, very good, Jalicia. So indeed the answer is cut. So cut removes the text from the original place and stores it on the clipboard. So cut removes the text from the original place and stores it on the clipboard. So you realize whenever it is that you're typing up a document or whenever it is that you would have cut a piece of your text or a part of your text out of a document, you realize that it is removed from where it is and it is stored on the clipboard until you go ahead and paste it elsewhere. Next question. What creates a duplicate of the text? What creates a duplicate of the text? Copy. Very good, Jodian. So moving right along. Yes, it is indeed copy. Copy creates a duplicate of the text and stores it temporarily on the clipboard. Next question. So now I want you guys to identify 4 character formatting features that you can apply to text that will change its appearance. So 4 character formatting features that you can apply to text that will change its appearance. So what are 4 things that you can do to text that will change the way in which it appears? Color, very good. So font color, we can go ahead and change the color from black to red or from red to yellow. Very good. Determine your font size. So yes, we can make the text a bit bigger or we can make it smaller. I believe your first response is not complete. You only said font. Font what? So we have 2 thus far. We have font size and we have font color. Alright, very good, Jalicia. I'm seeing where you're saying bold, font style, underline, and font size. And these are all correct. Very good. So there we have it. So all these character formatting features will change how your text appears in the document. So we have bold, underline, font style, font color, and font size. Very good, guys. So moving right along. So now I want you guys to list 3 places where Microsoft Word can be useful. 3 places where Microsoft Word can be useful. So where can we use Microsoft Word? Where can we use Microsoft Word? Where can it come in handy? Where? Very good, determine you. That was a quick response. So at school, at home, at work. Very good. So moving right along. And very good, Jodianne. So yes, indeed, we can use Microsoft Word at home, at work, and at school. Because we can use it at home when we're completing our assignments, when we're writing our reports. We can use it at work to type up our letters, to create documents, and we can also use it at schools when completing assignments. Moving right along. Which button allows you to add a new slide to the presentation? Which button allows you to add a new slide to the presentation? What's the name of that button? New slide button. Very good. So indeed, the new slide button is the answer. So the new slide button allows you to add a new slide to the presentation. Very good. Moving right along. What controls how slides move from one to the next? What controls how slides move from one to the next? And we would have gone over this term already. Very good, Jalicia. So indeed the answer is transition. So transition controls how slides move from one to the next. Very, very good. So moving right along. What is the name of the box that holds text on a slide? What's the name of the box that holds text on a slide? Placeholder. Very good. Very good, determined youth. So placeholder is the name of the box that holds an individual item, such as a block of text on a slide. Next question. What makes objects appear, move, and disappear in a presentation? So what makes object appear, move, and disappear in a presentation? I would have also gone over this term already. Animation. Very good, guys. So very good, Jalicia. Very good, determined youth. So indeed, animation makes object appear, move, and disappear in a presentation. So moving right along into our next question. What are the two orientation options in word processors? What are the two orientation options in word processors? So how can our pages appear when we're doing up a document? What are the two options that we have? Portrait and landscape. Very good, guys. Very good. So indeed, portrait and landscape. Alright, so I have a question. The portrait page. Can you describe the portrait page? Which one adjective could you use to describe the portrait page? Starts with a T. T. It's a four-letter word starting with a T. Tall. Very good. So the portrait page is tall. And which adjective can you use to describe the landscape page? Four-letter word once more. Wide. Very good. So the portrait page is a tall page, while the landscape page is the wide page. Very good, guys. So moving right along. Which application would be more suitable for writing poems? Which application would be more suitable for writing poems? Which app can we download to type up a poem? To write a poem? Which app? Microsoft Word. Very good. So indeed it is Microsoft Word, because Microsoft Word is used for creating text-based documents. Moving right along. So now we're going to match the words in column A with the correct definitions in column B. So for number 1, we have header, and you're going to type the answer or type the letter that corresponds with the answer in the comments. So header. How would you define header using a letter from column B? So Jalicia is saying letter C. Very good. So the header is a section of the top of the page. Very good. How about write a line? Number 2, D. Very good. So right aligning is indeed D. How about number 3? Justify. E is indeed the answer. Very good, Jodian. How about center align? Number 4, center align. Very good, Jodian. You're moving quickly. A is indeed the answer. And how about number 5, where we have footer? Footer. B. Very good, determine use. It's the section at the bottom of the page. So you can go ahead and check your answers. So it's right here. So these are the correct order. So the header is a section at the top of the page. The right align, it lines up text on the right side of the page. Justify, text lines up on both left and right sides. Center align, the text is in the middle of the page. And the footer, that's a section at the bottom of the page. So we're getting closer and closer to our last slides. So moving right along. So for number 1, you're just going to type whether it's true or false. Or if you're moving a bit faster, you can just go ahead and say number 1 true, number 1 false, and so forth from 1 to 6. So number 1, the footer is located at the top of the page. True or false? False. Very good, Jodian. Number 2, very good, determine use. Justify text has straight sides on both the left and right sides. So Jodian is saying false, no Jodian. And determine use is saying true. So indeed this is true. So justify text has straight sides on both the left and right sides. Number 3, center alignment lines up text on the left side. Center alignment lines up text on the left side. Number 3, false. Very good. Indeed. Very good, Jodian, and very good, determined youth. Number 4, you can add your name in the header of a document. True or false? True. Very good. A person, in order for you to text a bit faster, you can just type T for true or F for false. So I can give you all a chance. Number 5, margins are the blank spaces at the edges of the page. True or false? True. Very good, Jodian. And number 6, portrait orientation makes the page wide. True or false? False. False. Very good, Jodian, and determined youth. And for the others of you, you can check your answers right there. So the footer is not located at the top of the page. It is located at the bottom of the page. Justify text has straight sides on both the left and right sides. Indeed, that is true, as both sides are well even. Center alignment lines up text on the left side of the page. This is false, as the center alignment lines up text in the middle, leaving both the left and the right sides uneven. Indeed, you can add your name in the header of a document. And margins are the blank spaces at the edges of the document. That's true. Portrait orientation makes the page wide. That is false. Portrait makes the page tall, while landscape makes it wide. So moving right along into our final set of questions. So can somebody type in the comment and tell me what makes an object move or change or appear in a unique manner in a presentation? Animation, very good. Can somebody tell me what controls how we move from one slide to the next? So what controls how we move from one slide to the next? No, it's not slideshow. Transition, very good. So transition controls how we move from one slide to the next. What's the name of the button that we use to add a new slide to our presentation? New slide button, very good. True or false? The header and the footer, they are found on every page. True or false? The header and the footer, they are found on every single page. True. So that is true, Jodian. It's not false. Is it Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint? Which one is most suitable for creating a text-based document? So when we want to write stories, write letters, which one is more suitable, Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint? Very good, Jodian and determined youth. So indeed, it is Microsoft Word. Give me 2 examples of presentation software real quick. So we can use this to create our PowerPoints or to create slideshows. 2 presentation software real quick. Canva, Google Slide, very good. Impress and Canva, very good, guys. Alright, so I have a question. If it is that I can't get a computer to turn on, the computer is not turning on, what could be some of the causes? What could be some of the things causing my computer not to be turning on? So the battery. So the battery might be faulty, as well as the battery might need charging. The battery is dead, very good. Alright, what if it's a case where my computer is overheating? What can I do to prevent my computer from not overheating? What should I do? The computer is overheating. I should turn it off. Why should I turn it off? Turn it off or plug it out. Very good. Why should I do those? So it does not burn up. Okay, very good. So is there something inside the computer that should be cooling it down? Yes. What is inside the computer? So a fan or a cooling pad? Alright, very good, guys. So I think we would have come to the end. If it is that you have any question or if it is that you need clarity on any concept, any term, you can go ahead and post your question in the comment section so that I can address it before I close. Also, please ensure that you would have liked the video and also you would have shared it amongst your peers. And if it is that you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I urge that you go ahead and subscribe before you leave here. Okay, so I'm gonna take it that we do not have any question. So that's it for tonight's Q&A. You've all done an amazing job. Keep up the hard work, and I'm confident that you guys are going to go on the exam tomorrow and you're going to do great. Don't forget to review your notes, stay focused, and get some rest. If you found this to be helpful, then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Miss Reid's Classroom. See you soon, guys, and good luck.